All right, welcome today. We are so excited that you all are here for the tournament. It's going to be a great day. We've got a lot of exciting things going on. We've got 6 games to play today, and we're just excited that you all have made it. I know you've overcome obstacles to be here. We appreciate that, and we are going to, we have a great, exciting thing today. We have an announcer that will be able to call our games, so we're looking forward to that. His name is Robert Rowan, and he is here with Xable. He is going to introduce for us a guest that we brought in to sing the national anthem, and then we're going to kick off the first game. Athletes, we want you to watch the games as much as possible, and you'll watch from over in the spectator area, and then unless you're over here charging. So let me introduce you to Robert Rowan from Xable.
Good morning, everybody. Robert Rowan, the voice of Xable Sports. We have a great pleasure to open up this Autumn Cup tournament with a singer, an opera singer who sang with the New York City Opera. She happens to be here representing VOR, the National Grassroots Organization for the Disabilities. What a great opportunity to have Robin Sims singing the national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so
Okay, here we are live. This is the beginning of the Power Business Soccer Tournament.
These are off, ladies and gentlemen. Tampa Bay Crossfire against Circle City Rollers.
Yes, you can't do that. All right. We're talking at the beginning of this tournament here. This is the first of it. This is Robert Rowan, the voice of Xable Sports, and with me is Dave Rellis, a longtime supporter of this sport, many years working in Atlanta. And we're going to talk with him as the game goes along. Circle City with a kick in. As you see, they're putting some hard pressure on Juan with defense. Circle City has a great team. What would you say about Circle City?
Well, Circle City coming in, just getting ready as the season started.
Okay,
obviously on the national.
Okay, shot on goal.
Oh, very close.
Good defense there by the Tampa Bay Crossfire. Circle City with some early pressure on, really putting some pressure on there. That was quite a shot, but Juan with some good defense in goal, another rookie. I'm sorry, Dave, let's get back, talk about Circle City. Ball comes into the Tampa Crossfire.
Well, yes, like I said, sudden impact, Circle City coming in with just winning the national tournament. As you can see, Michael Archer has just started right where he left off at the end of the season. See him very focused and very aggressive in his passing.
And also on the World Cup team, kick in by Michael. Beautiful pass, shot on goal. That was quite a shot there.
That great block by block number 9.
Yeah. And Tyler and Grace with that shot on goal. Well, Juan wasn't there, we would have seen the first goal of the game. Tell you what, strong pressure. This is Crossfire's first tournament. Some of the players have played with the Tampa Bay Thunder, but this is their first opportunity as a team to play in a tournament.
I tell you what, Tyler's doing a really good job going one-on-one with one of the with Mike Archer.
Yeah, that was a nice kick off from Michael. Yeah, arguably Mike Archer probably the best in the world.
I won't debate that. Let's just put it that way.
Yes. So we are seeing some exciting Justin McFatrick's here, kicking it in. Pass to Tyler. Michael keeps a lot of pressure on here. Up, ball out, back to Circle City. Okay, here we go. Was that the first goal of the game?
Goal! Circle City scores. Number 15, Case
Calvert.
Scores one for Circle City.
You hear that there? Case Calvert, what a beautiful shot there. Just got a little interrupted, but Circle City to a 1-0 lead here. Some strong pressure. Now finally the first time I think the ball's been in Circle City's area, and Crossfire and Red trying to do what they can to put some pressure on to try to keep the game in there.
Just you see how that started? That started out with Michael focusing his pass down the line on the sideline into the corner of the post, and Case just came in, tapped it in, got the goalie unaware, and scored.
Well, it's about moving without the ball in this game, isn't it?
Yes, it's very nice when you have someone who can make those accurate, fast passes down the middle, and it just opens up the offense. It creates a lot more opportunities to score.
There we go. Michael and Tyler here are in a little bit of a thing.
And I believe
Michael's putting some pressure on here. He put a shot on goal. Another goal. Michael Archer.
Whoa! Circle City Rollers.
Now the score's 2-0.
3-2, Michael Archer.
Tyler tried his best to block that, but to keep the ball going. But I tell you what, it's tough. I've heard a lot about Michael's game, and we've seen a lot of it if you watch the World Cup games. You see he can elevate his game and scored quite a few goals against the international teams.
Yes, he did. He did really well down at the World Cup tournament. He was definitely an athlete to reckon with, and all the international players were a little timid to play against him. But I tell you what, Crossfire is doing a really good job.
There's Michael again with pressure. Elio trying to, Elio stripped the ball, tried to get it away. Up, ball out, back to Circle City, but Elio at least putting some defensive pressure on Michael there. Elio Navarro also a Gold Cup World Cup team participant. Okay, pass in of Michael. Michael stares at Justin, who used to play with Michael. In fact, one of the founders of the Circle City team, now playing for the Crossfire. A lot of pressure in the middle there. Justin's keeping the ball out. Grace puts a shot, but again, Tyler with some defense there. Tyler's playing some heads-up defense here, trying to keep the ball. Okay, trying to clear that ball out.
Yes, it has to be a little interesting for Elio and Michael to be playing against each other where just a few months ago.
Yeah,
they won the
Justin
World
with
Cup
a shot on goal blocked by Bell. The shot, score! There we go.
Number 13, Elio Navarro from Tampa Bay Crossfire.
You can hear the excitement in the crowd. Navarro comes back with a goal. Just slipped that in there. Bell was blocking, but he found the hole that existed just between the pole there and her chair. What an incredible thing. So we have a game here, don't we?
Yes, we do. That makes it a little more interesting with just a goal down. It's real easy to come back and win this.
And also, I think it just gives this Crossfire team, a feeling that they can score and they can play.
Now we got to remember that Elliot just scored against the national champions Circle City Rollers. So that's pretty good. He's got to be feeling pretty good. He's on a high right now. I think he's going to be able to help out his teammates now, and they're going to be playing a little bit better now.
All right, there's the pass in. Okay, Tyler puts a shot. Oh, we have a breakaway here. Bell trying to move the ball up, and Tyler comes back. Juan's trying to block. Got a block. He's trying to clear that out. It's a 2-on-2 here. Ball is right in front of the goal. Okay, the ball is really right in front of the goal. I mean, it's right between the edge there. Juan is trying his best to hold it. And we got, is that a goal?
No, it's a goalie kick.
Goalie kick.
The ball got stuck between the both players.
That was some
move. Came out to be a goalie kick.
That was heads up with Juan on defense there.
Yes, good, very nice left turn by Juan to stop the ball from going into the goal.
Grace is showing some incredible skill there, really putting the pressure on. A little bit of contact there. Elio gets the opportunity here now to bring the ball back. Okay, ball in. Oh, Justin puts the ball down there. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Controlling the ball with these chairs is no easy thing, right?
Oh, definitely not. It's you would think it's real easy, but with experience, I've got myself into these chairs, and it's these guys will do circles around me. It's very difficult. I tell you, these guys are very extreme, very good athletes at this sport.
Oh, look at that.
Just for instance, that move that Elio did on Mike, that's skill. That's very skill. Not anybody can do that.
That was there you are, seeing two World Cup teammates playing against each other, and ball comes to us. How do you like that? Okay, red team, which is the Crossfire, has the ball again. This is exciting to be here for this, isn't it? This is about what it's about.
Oh, this is definitely exciting, and it's great, and it's we've actually picked up quite a few spectators, and I'm pretty sure some of these guys are out here for the first time.
Grace
getting this experience is just great.
Grace put some pressure on again. Elio came way back there to defend that opportunity. You see how quick the Circle City moves with that ball. All of a sudden, it's like. That's one thing about the game that's changed with the rules changed. You've seen the rules where it used to be. This new international rule set really opens it up, doesn't it?
It really does. These new set of rules that are in place now, it's great for the athletes. They're able to upgrade their skill, their level of play. It's just awesome. And it's also very exciting for the spectators because it's just like soccer adapted for these guys, and it's just very exciting to watch spectators, and it just brings just different types of group into the play.
All right, we have the ball being brought in again by the Crossfire. This is a tough thing because you see how quickly the Circle City comes and tries to respond to that. Oh, that's a nice move there.
Good play.
Elio hit it right off the chair. Yeah, off the chair just enough to get, moves the ball forward. Anytime you can move the ball forward in this game, it gives you a little more breathing room, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Very smart play. And again, these guys, you know, they know what they're doing. They're playing smart, being aggressive, doing the right things.
Okay, Elio corrals that ball. Oh, slides it, finds a hole there. Didn't know it existed.
Nice pass for the defense.
Oh, but look how Michael brought that ball right back around. And he brought the ball around and put it off of Tyler's chair, evidently. Yeah, so it's getting some more pressure on this Crossfire. Circle City. Okay, shot on goal, blocked there by Juan. But
good awareness by Juan to turn left and kick that ball out of bounds.
You can hear the coaches here trying to give some direction to their team. Oh, Crossfire gets the ball back. A little misplay there, but we're certainly going to see some interesting things. We have two teams coming into this tournament who've never played in this, certainly Division I. And one of them never really played in any real major tournament. The New York team and You also have the Tidewater Piranhas. So it's going to be exciting to see what these new teams can do.
And and that just goes to show you where the sport's going. Every year we're picking up new players, new teams that have been playing for years in Division II are now stepping up and playing Division I. And it just goes to show you these guys are improving every year. Their level of skills coming up, and they're moving up, and they're taking a challenge.
Look at this little duel going on here between Elio and Michael. Oh, that was sweet. Jump. We have a substitution. We have Tommy Mayring coming in for Juan Geraldo. So Tommy going to go into the goal. Another rookie from the Tampa Bay Crossfire team. Now you notice that Circle Cities only have 4 players that have come to the tournament and one that was unable to make it. So I think it's a little bit of an advantage sometimes to have an extra player to throw in there to keep your team fresh.
Very good observation. That is, Crossfire has the advantage. They brought extra players to sub.
Michael puts a shot on goal, and Tommy puts it away.
Blocked by Tommy.
Oh, yes. That's his first, just gets in the game and hits the ball right in front of him. I tell you what, he doesn't take long. Michael puts the ball, centers it in front, now we're at a block. You can see he and Grace have had working together, Michael. They seem to have some plays in mind there to centering passes. Yeah, Elio's trying to move up on the sideline there. Blocked by Case. Case puts it out, back to Crossfire. We are playing some short first round of this tournament. It's 15-minute games, right? And then before we go to tomorrow with longer games.
Yes, usually it's 20 minutes per half, but with the limited time that the facility is available, they shortened up the games. But I tell you what, Xable did a tremendous, great tournament, especially bringing it to Washington, D.C., where bringing up the awareness of power soccer.
Blocked. What?
Giving the locals an opportunity to see these games being played here.
Shot here, some blocking by Tyler and Tommy trying to keep, boy, a lot of pressure. Case there with his first shot on goal. Oh, Michael puts it out. He just missed that shot by just a bit from going the direction he wanted. Elio puts it out in front, up back to Circle City. There's some real pressure here. Yeah, power soccer in this country, I think, is going to see a huge increase as after the U.S. won the World Cup. I mean, certainly that is the beginning of something huge that's happening. But also, like you said, it's just the word is getting out there about adaptive sports, and this is one of them.
That's definitely a shift changer. Just to have that credibility as a world champion. The world champions live in the U.S., and I think that's just a great opportunity for U.S. to really expand and promote the sport, and to be able to say you're the best in the world. Especially with these younger new athletes that are coming in, they have to ask themselves, well, what is power soccer? What can I do? And obviously, well, you can win the World Cup and be the best in the world. That's a huge honor. It's a huge responsibility, and I know that the U.S. team are enjoying coming back from Japan with the cup, and it's just a really great feeling to be able to call yourself you're the best in the world.
A corner kick here. Case kicks it into Michael. Shot on goal. Oh! Tyler almost put that one in by accident. That was some good defensive.
That was very good. Very nice kick by Michael Archer to come across.
It was gorgeous.
Grace, fortunately, turned the wrong turn and missed that goal.
Okay, we're at the break point here. We can still continue talking and sharing some of the thoughts about this. But that was something. I certainly want to talk a little bit, David, about what your organization is trying to do to promote this sport.
Well, we work for the Fernando Foundation, and we've actually have our sponsors that have just approved a budget to promote and start 10 teams per year for the next 4 years. And what we like to do, we would like to make contacts throughout the East Coast and anywhere really in the U.S. and set up clinics, whether it's in rehab centers or summer camps, any type of organization that is willing to show and incorporate the power soccer program into their cities. And not only that, but we just partner up with FITFA, which is the International Federation, and we are now going to launch a new project where we're hoping to travel to South America and start a couple of countries down there and incorporate our sport, our world sport, into those countries. So,
which is a huge, soccer is such a huge sport down there. I mean, they live and die with their soccer teams. So, I mean, we've had in Brazil, some of the powerhouses have come from there. So it should be interesting to see how they take to this sport. You know?
Yes, I think that's definitely going to work to our advantage. That here you have these power soccer countries with no power soccer.
Right.
So I know that's going to be able to create some interest, and we're hoping to make the right contacts and get some of those big organization clubs to come in and support their local teams, and so we're very excited to do that.
Okay. All right, well, anyway.
So we're very excited to take a part in that, and we're going to be working with our local clubs here in the U.S. and recruiting a team from players across the eastern coast to try to get a team together so we can travel and really get things moving down there. So for the next World Cup, we'll definitely have a lot more countries playing in it.
And then how did you end up getting involved in this? I mean, you don't have a son or daughter who's playing the sport, so this is kind of unusual. Usually you see the moms and dads of the different players who have really helped create their teams in different cities, and here you are without one of those. So tell me about your own particular involvement in this.
It's funny that you asked that. I've had that same question asked so many times, and really what happened is I was involved with a young gentleman that plays for a local club, and he moved out from the West Coast to the East Coast, and he wanted to play soccer and power soccer, and nobody had heard of power soccer in the East. So that happened first, and we sat down, and he personally asked me if I could do him a favor and work with him to develop and get soccer started in the East. And at first I was like, well, that's fine, okay, I can do that. What's the big deal? Getting a couple guys to play with the ball, it's not a big deal. So after we started doing that, I started really realizing that this is something I can't really explain it. The experience that we've had promoting teams and starting different soccer programs and just really changing lives. Having these young athletes have something that they can belong to and be part of and be just as competitive as Ronaldinho.
That's right.
Any of the best soccer athletes in the world, and just being just as competitive. And that really just got into my blood, and it was a passion, and now I just live for it. And another sense of me, I never had the opportunity to be competitive growing up, and I feel that through these athletes that either I train or I coach or somehow I have an impact in them, that I can play through them. So between those two combinations, it's my life now.
And you're connected strongly with the Atlanta Synergy, which is your local team. And I'm sure that they really appreciate having your involvement, but definitely the sport itself has really benefited from your involvement. And I know you've teamed up with Elio Navarro and other people from the other different teams to really put on clinics. I know you recently did some clinic in New York, in Newark, I think it was.
Yes, it was. And that finding people like Elio Navarro, when we first started, it was just us, the Atlanta hub, promoting, and we had the pleasure to meet Elio Navarro. He came into the scene. He right from the beginning, his eyes just popped up, and he's like, I want to play, I want to play, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to change the world, and kind of had the same spirit we did. And it's just great that we were very fortunate and blessed to find Elio, because he's definitely taken the Southeast to the next level, and just has been a real important piece to our dream and our goals and where we're at right now.
I'm sure you're going to find some other people who are going to step up, and probably someone watching this broadcast going to have a chance to say, wow, what can I do to get involved in my local town to bring the sport there or to strengthen the teams that are there. And in some cases, for example, the Crossfire, which is an outgrowth of the Tampa Bay Thunder. So now there's 2 teams in the Tampa Bay area, you know, and there's probably going to be some other Division II teams showing up in that area. So as you see these areas starting to grow, you see different cities showing up. You have you know, this New York team that's come in here. I mean, it's just exciting to see what's going to happen. So far, what I'd say an interesting game. You know, anyone looking at Circle City would have thought possibly the score could have been 5-1 or 5-0 against Tampa Bay Crossfire, but we have a real game here, 2-1.
Yeah, it's very good. I think the Crossfire coming in, playing the national champion Circle City Rollers, the score you would say would be a little different, but Crossfire is doing a really good job defending Michael Archer and his squad. I think that Crossfire needs to be a little bit more aggressive. They're doing really well with the defensive stand. They need to be a little bit more aggressive and take opportunities of the mistakes that Circle City create, because they hardly do any mistakes. But anytime you can do 1 or 2 and really capitalize out and take advantage and play on their side of the court, and then just wait for them to make the second mistake, and you just put it in and you take a shot on goal, and that's how they were able to get the first goal. And I believe that that's what they need to come up with for the second half of the game.
You know, yeah, you certainly see a team, Circle City, that the ball's still going to go where the ball is going to go. Sometimes it seems the ball has a mind of its own in any sport you have, and you see that here. But it's exciting to see the energy that's come to this game and excitement. I want to just check. We have the goals. Who we have assists from? Okay, Michael Arch with 1 goal and 1 assist. Case Calvert with 1 goal, and Elio with a goal, so no assist on that. So, thank you, Dakota. There we go. Now we give you up to date where we are and getting ready for the second half. We've switched around. While we're on our side of the court, we're looking at the Circle City team on defense, and we're going to see what the second half does. I'm sure both these teams have learned something from their play, and they'll probably come up with some new strategies we might see. This is going to be an exciting thing. Ball has been brought out, and I would have said we could have had also done the vocal live thing, but it would be tough to do that and be able to talk and do both things. It just makes it a little tough.
Yes.
Okay, Justin brings the ball. The ball starts out on the Circle City defense here, being on defense. I haven't seen much from Justin just yet. Okay. And that's somebody who's been playing this game a long time, and so we expect to see him step forward a little bit more. Okay, a little bit the ball, wow. Ball goes out, Crossfire keeps the pressure on.
Good move by Tyler, good awareness to pull out just in time for the ball to go out of bounds on her.
Yeah, these middle school players playing against some adults, you know, in this game, you really see sometimes the maturity. Oh, a shot on goal.
Good pass.
It was a pass, but it
by Justin, and good tip by Tyler, bringing it over to the shot on goal.
Yeah. I was going to say, you call that a pass or a shot, but certainly it was a very strong offensive move there. Okay, Circle City finally gets control of the ball again.
See, Crossfire needs to create some pressure right here, right where the ball's at. They need to be playing on that side of the court, on the opposite side, and they just need to bring it. They need to create more pressure. I believe that Circle City will make a mistake in their box, and they'll get an opportunity to score.
Okay, Tyler puts it out of bounds. Circle City. I got a little foot on the ball myself. There we go. I'm in the game.
There you go.
There we go. Circle City brings it in. Case passes Michael off of Tyler. Again, they're moving the ball forward. No. Oh, look at that. Okay.
Returned by the head ref.
Yes. Well, I'm glad I'm not calling the game. Okay, now we're going to bring the ball in. Okay. Pass by Tyler. Up. This time I think we see some interesting early pressure here. Oh, Sanders are out there trying to see if he can make something happen with a rebound. I don't know, Michael in a duel there, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. Michael showing how slick he is stripping that ball from Tyler. We have a pretty nice crowd here at this World Congress of Disabilities Expo Hall. A lot of teams have showed up here, but we also see that people have been showing up from all the different booths coming to watch. Fascinated by it. I mean, here you have people doing it. So the ball is out Crossfire, but look how much pressure Circle City is. They are really in close.
Yeah, we are picking up some spectators. What happens is they hear the commotion and they come and they stop and look and they see how exciting and they get stuck watching the game.
Well, we had a really first time ever in one of these particular tournaments that I know of. I've had the national anthem sang. It was beautifully sung by a woman who was an opera singer. And a substitution here, Juan Arado and for Tommy Mayring.
Yes, it was.
Elliot, put him in position.
Okay. Circle City having one of those sidekicks, bringing it in. Shot blocked by Juan. Nice
kick by
Case was right there.
Michael.
If Michael had Juan hadn't been there to block that, puts it out in front. Elliot with a block. I'll tell you what, it just shows you some incredible plays, opportunities they had. But yeah, heads up play there. Okay. Still pressure on. Okay. Crossfire finally gets a chance. See if they can clear it out of this zone and bring the ball up the court. Up. But back to Circle City.
Now you can see Michael all over the field, and that it seems like he likes to take over the game on his side and just really be everywhere. I think Crossfire needs to attack him a little bit more, create more pressure on Michael, and I think that they'll see that they'll be able to push the ball over to their side.
Okay. Well, finally, Crossfire has an opportunity now. If they can see if they can clear it out of here. We're right near Mike Hayes, the coach for Circle City, and he's got to be pretty happy. Okay. Oh, ball was put out in front.
No. This way.
Okay, Circle City bringing it in.
Behind you, John. Go.
A little bit of and the Tampa Bay coaches wasn't too happy with that call, but that's the way the game is.
Ball dribbling by Elio.
Oh yeah,
Bringing the ball across the court.
trying to dislodge it from Michael. Okay, Michael clears it out to Case, but Elio still has control there. Look at that. Oh, he tries to put it off of Case's thing. Oh, Michael with a breakaway. Oh, and one. Tyler blocked that charge. Tyler comes in for some defense.
Right boy, Tyler.
Okay.
Ready.
Elio to Tyler. Okay. Ooh. Michael is so quick.
Nice job.
So quick. He doesn't miss a trick, does he?
No, he likes to be in everybody's face.
Yeah. Kind of the Michael Jordan of power soccer here, huh?
Yes.
That's trying to find a hole that doesn't exist, I think. But Case putting some pressure on. Elio.
Watch the point of marker.
Okay. Elio kept that ball from going in the goal there.
Watch the green spike. Stay out of the box.
So it's a good opportunity here for Circle City with this corner kick coming up.
Yeah.
And Michael Archer not actually bringing in the ball.
I see that.
They have a very good opportunity of Michael really spinning and really connecting with the ball and giving a good strike into the goal.
Yeah, you
So
have.
this play will be pretty interesting to see what happens.
You have Bell there waiting on the right side, I believe. On the right, see if she can find a chance to find a hole. This new rule with the not allowing more men or players on one side than the other. Michael with a shot, blocked by Elio, out. Yeah. That's again Case bringing the ball in. Kick into Michael. Michael passes across trying to get it. Elio clears it out. Okay, Justin and Michael. Oh, boy, Justin put it all the way down.
Sprint down.
And Michael corrals the ball, but here we are back at the other side. Ball's out in front. Oh, Tyler had an opportunity there. Okay, Circle City recovers, but ball was there for Tyler's taking.
Yes, it was. And those are those opportunities that I'm talking about that Crossfire really needs to take advantage of and make something happen when they get those opportunities. They won't get that many coming from Circle City, but they will happen, and they just need to capitalize.
Yeah, we have a kick coming in, free kick coming in. Elio trying to find one of his players. So what Elio going to do here, puts a shot in there. Michael sees the opportunity and off of Michael. Okay, that's a good play by Michael. That brings Crossfire to bring it in a lot further up. Michael hits it. Okay, now Michael puts a shot out there. Case is trying to get there. Up. Back to Crossfire.
Fast for him.
Yeah, it was just but again, what does it do? It brings the ball back out in front of the goal there. Oh, pass out in front, but Bell could not get a hold of that ball. Okay. You almost feel like the corner kicks here for the Crossfire are almost as deadly with Circle City being there as they are for if they had the ball.
Yes, it seems that way.
This shows you how strong an offensive defense that the Circle City team's bringing to it. They are really right there. They're not backing up at all. They're giving a chance, they feel, in terms of Michael with a shot on goal, but
they're really creating a lot of opportunities. Michael's that type of player who could really come in any game really and just create a lot of opportunities for his teammates. But Crossfire is doing a really good job in some defense, and Circle City's had a lot of opportunities to score, and Crossfire has
shot right out in front. Case covered. It's blocked. Whoa! That was Juan Arado with the block.
Had an open hole in the goal.
Oh, what
Just couldn't fit it in.
Take advantage. The Crossfire takes advantage of this, the mistakes that they make. It keeps them in the game.
Crossfire dodged a goal on that play. I tell you, they did. They really did. And it's too bad for
Case.
Circle City.
Yeah.
Couldn't capitalize on that. That would have put a nice cushion on the game for them.
Yeah. Here we go. Tyler brings the ball into Elio. Elio saw an opportunity.
A little rubbing going on there between Mike and Elio, I see.
Elio thought he could push that ball off of Elio's chair. Okay, the ball is out in front. Circle City has control at the moment. It's out there, free fall. Very deadly right here for the Crossfire with the pressure that Circle City is putting on. Elio up against Michael. Elio gains control. Okay. Michael there against Elio. Seems like everywhere we turn around, Michael showing up.
Good one-on-one matchup between Elio and Michael there.
Well, look at this. Look at this. They're looking each for one to make a mistake.
No one's giving.
Not one mistake. They're both of them really looking for the hole. I'm sure that they're used to seeing. Oh, Michael does have control. He's putting the ball on the case. Oh, Tyler there to block. Up, Circle City has the ball. Some tense moments here for the Crossfire.
Yes.
But they're hanging in there. I have to say, for the considering this is it, ball out in front. Michael put a kick out there, but off of Elio.
Still by Elio. Bring it across.
I think Tyler could be a little more aggressive on that. He might have had a chance to get away with that ball.
Yes, but you remember he's playing against Michael. Michael doesn't really let anything go by without him having a piece.
Yes. Okay, Circle City with one of their things. So we have substitution, Tommy Marion for Tyler Hernandez.
It was a good observation that you said Tyler could have been a little aggressive. I guess the coach must have seen that. He got subbed.
Yeah.
And that's why it's very good to have subs, because you can bring in, some of your players.
Balls out front, Case puts a shot, but
really get an opportunity to bring some fresh players, and it allows you some time with the player you think is having some trouble, to have a chat with him on the sideline and just let him know what he needs to improve on.
Okay, a little bit of here is a little bit of a opportunity for the Circle City. Michael with a shot on goal, blocked by Elio. Okay, Michael again, another opportunity upstairs to put it out front. Oh, Circle City missed another opportunity there. Justin brings the ball in for Crossfire. They want Crossfire wants to tie this game up. They have to bring the ball up the other side. There's no way about it.
Good block by Juan.
Yeah.
Juan going one-on-one with Michael there.
You have two rookies now on the Crossfire with Tommy and Juan. That shows you also there's an attitude, I think, from some of these teams now you're going to be seeing more of making sure that everybody gets to play. There's always that question about, your best players should always be out on the court. Michael with a real mistake for Michael there. Okay, Crossfire bringing the ball in. They somehow have to figure out how to get the ball past this very tenacious defense when Elio puts the ball out to Justin. I think everybody thought Case was going to have that ball go off his chair, but he sidestepped that one.
Yes, he did. And those are some of the moves that these players are thinking about. It just goes to show you the mentality of these players and the way what's going on in their mind when they're playing out there.
I think we're at the end of the game here. Okay. What a great game.
That's the first match. Circle City Rollers 2, Tampa Bay Crossfire 1.
You hear that? 2-1. What an exciting game.
That is an exciting game.
All right.
Good game.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Come back for our next.